Before today's video, I wanted to make an announcement. I am going to be raising money for my local children's hospital through Extra Life. This is my 7th year participating in this great cause. I've seen people that I love fight cancer, and no child should have to go through that. I'm going to leave a link in the comments pinned down below, guys. Every dollar helps kids get the care and treatment and comfort that they deserve through the hardest time of their life. So please consider donating and make a difference today. Thank you, guys. There are reports that GTA 6 was delayed because Rockstar is imploding from the inside. If you weren't aware, it's been kind of trending and it was to be expected. GTA 6 was delayed officially again till next year. And the reason that's going around might be way worse than anyone expected. This isn't about polishing the game. It's not about optimizing for next-gen consoles. Rockstar Games is apparently fallen apart from the inside. We're talking mass firings, union busting, employees literally being walked out of the building for talking about taking Christmas breaks. And if what's being reported is true, this delay might be the least of Rockstar's problems. But why should you care? Eric, why do I care about people and their job? Well, bucko, GTA isn't just a game series. Like I said in previous videos, it's the biggest entertainment franchise in history, guys. It's bigger than Marvel, bigger than Star Wars. GTA 5 alone made money than most film studios. That's why it's been 13 freaking years. 13 freaking years that GTA 5 has been the last game. So when people that are making GTA 6 are saying they're being abused, they're being overworked, they're being fired for trying to form a union, that's not just drama, guys. There's more than meets the eye here. That's the gaming industry showing us what happens when greed eats everything. And yeah, so let's talk a little bit about context right here. It's crazy to think about how fast these GTA games used to come out. I was just actually talking about that with a friend the other day. On the PS2 alone, we got GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, guys. 3 iconic games in just a handful of years. They were pumping them out. Now, like I said, it's been over a decade since GTA 5 launched, and we're still waiting for 6. In fact, GTA 5 was on 3 console generations. We finally got a release window for GTA 6, and now it's been pushed back once again to late 2026, maybe even 2027. Who knows at this point? You might as well just delay it indefinitely. We've been waiting for so long already. But that's not just because of development time, guys. According to leaks that we're going to talk about, and I'm sure you've seen other people address these, like Dreamcast Guy, Very Dark, and that, Rockstar's internal chaos is worse than ever. So there was an anonymous Rockstar developer who posted a verified statement claiming that dozens of employees were fired not for leaking content, but for trying to unionize. Yikes, guys. So apparently HR called them in for quick chats. If you have a job, guys, and they say, hey, come in for a quick chat, you're getting fired. So yeah, they got called in by HR for a quick chat, and they were handed termination letters, and they were told that they were being let go for what is called gross misconduct. What was their crime? Well, apparently discussing working conditions in a private Discord. If you're in a Discord period, guys, always act like what you're saying is going to be seen by somebody at some point. I would even venture to say if you're in DMs or a group chat, always throw caution to the wind. Always be prepared for leaks to happen. And if you're in a work-related Discord or group, don't say anything disparaging about the workplace because it will be shared. It will be shown. Secrets do come out, guys. Now, apparently, these aren't random hires. Some of these people that were in these groups and these Discords, they've been there for 18 years. You're talking about people who literally worked on those iconic games like GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas. They're gone just months before GTA 6's biggest development milestone. So the developers at Rockstar apparently saying morale is at its lowest, that it's completely rock bottom. They're being told not to take vacations, not to get sick, not to see their families. This sounds like stuff that happens at places like Facebook and Meta and places like that. Crunch time with all these places where these developers and coders have to work. 80-hour work weeks at Rockstar apparently considered normal. I couldn't even imagine working an 80-hour work week. When I had an office job, mandatory OT every day was enough for me. But imagine the stress that it's being put on with all the developers at Rockstar, the shoes they had to fill in after GTA 5, and they're having to work like this and underneath conditions where they can get fired at any time, which, yeah, that happens. If that sounds insane to you, it's because it is. These people, like I said, are creating the biggest, most profitable art form in the world, and they're being treated like disposable assets. Like, oh, you don't like the working conditions? Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Right? One employee apparently said coworkers were fired while recovering from surgery or on paternity leave right before Christmas. So there's apparently people in these layoffs that were recovering from surgery or paternity leave. Again, it was verifiable statement from an anonymous employee. There's two sides to every story. Rockstar, of course, ain't going to address this, but Rockstar claims that they let these people go because it was about protecting sensitive information. Sometimes that's the kind of thing companies say when they're terrified of accountability. So who knows here, right? But if there's going to be more people, I'm sure there'll be more stories coming out. But there's a bigger problem with this. This isn't just a Rockstar issue. And I'm not trying to like bury Rockstar or talk down about them. This is just something because this is an interesting story where an anonymous employee posted some stuff about Rockstar. They're verifiable, but allegedly this is stuff going on at Rockstar behind the scenes. But this isn't just a Rockstar issue, like I said. This is the same pattern that we've seen across the entire gaming industry, whether it's Activision, Bungie, Ubisoft. They're all doing mass layoffs, guys, while putting in record profits. So why? You're making the most money more than ever, but you're laying people off. Well, here's the ugly truth. The truth, the whole truth, nothing but the ugly. These studios know there's tens of thousands of young, desperate developers who would kill for a gaming job, a job making video games. All of us watching this, when you were a kid playing Super Mario and Sonic the Hedgehog, didn't you dream about making video games? Well, yeah, that's something that companies know, so they're going to exploit it with a passion. They're going to be like, oh, these guys, they want to work on games. We're going to take advantage of it. We need to get all these older vets out that have been here 18 years plus, get these kids out here that we could take advantage of and pay less, right? They say if you burn out, we'll replace you. That's it. Boom. We'll replace you like that. Somehow this has become the industry norm. They're taking advantage of people who have a passion for gaming. And so here's where it gets even worse, right? A lot of people think the GTA 6 development delay was timed to bury this story. Because I remember not even a week ago, we were seeing people were laid off. I think it was about 30 employees that they got fired because they were union busting allegations coming out. They were going viral. Rockstar suddenly announced the delay. So do you think maybe they did that? There's people thinking that they did the delay to kind of hide the news, sweep it. It's a classic PR move. Drop big news to distract from bigger controversies at this point. And apparently it worked because most people only saw the headline GTA 6 delayed to November 2026, but they didn't ask why. They didn't explain why. Here's the thing though, guys. Rockstar made billions off of GTA 5. They could afford to pay every single developer double at this point if they really wanted to. But corporate, you know what I mean? Instead, they're cutting staff right before the most important launch in gaming history. Meanwhile, Capcom, let's use Capcom as an example, has been raising employee salaries apparently by 30% year after year because they actually want to keep their talent. So ask yourself, how did Rockstar, which is a studio that defined modern gaming, end up becoming the villain of its own story? And look, I know most of us are still going to buy GTA 6. I know I am. I'm going to fucking pre-order that the second we can. But this should really be a wake-up call about how the games we love actually get made and who pays the price for them, which is the employees. Because if the people working on GTA 6 something that we're going to love and entertain ourselves with. The people that are making it can't even take a sick day. What does that say about the rest of the gaming industry? What secrets do we know that haven't come out yet? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Do you still plan to buy GTA 6 after hearing all this? Or is it finally time to hold Rockstar accountable? If you found this video interesting, please leave a like. It really helps. It distributes the video out there. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscription button. I will see you on the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, take care.